Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received
1 hour or 2
so
hours?
much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone.
It's more fun than Cruzeiro
Forward to a
because
feel-good game.
he can receive more gifts. I don't know if he mind about it, but more people.
The match day noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started.
I can create something for him, right? Like I don't know, give a trophy to him or.
Gets away from his opponents.
We can do next Saturday, right?
Good running with the ball. He is through here. Aimed beyond the defence.
Back into the middle. Him.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Because on Monday, like they have something after school. Are they going or not?
He ran himself into trouble
Otara, Hugo, maybe like Otara, Hugo.
Good pressure. No shortage of purpose here.
Oh, Mohamed. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. To choose between them, but very early days.
He didn't say Mohamed, but I feel like Mohamed should go because he is there. So Apan, Maxi, Lucas, because he said Maxi, but he doesn't want Lucas, but he cannot invite Maxi, not invite Lucas. So Lucas, Apan, Maxi, Lucas, and what?
Lovely bit of skill.
Tara, and Robert and
beautiful simplicity about this
and I was like, what introduction for Maxi and Apan, who they're gonna deal with.
But they are,
they
are different class, right?
Defenders on the back foot.
Yeah, but if he invite Mark, he has to invite Robert, right?
This is actually quite a
no, but the Robert is different class, even the
adventurous too.
Nah.
There's the shot! Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Unbelievable.
Robert. But Robert looks like he just has some emotional problems sometimes. He's not that hard, you know. Every time in the class, only if he's emotional, or I don't know. But he's not
still goalless at the moment.
Like he can cry and scream loud is something I don't know going on with him.
Well,
but usually when he's in the class with Carlos, Carlos no.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
She went to her mother and the father went to another.
Keeper has taken decisive action.
And they took one keep. And I guess Mark was going with her and Robert, the worst one, going with the hardest one, going with the father. And she said I was with the friend and she had the daughter. And the daughter is so calm, chill, and playing with them. She said, oof, your boy is so active. How you deal with it? She said, dear, the active one went with the father. This one is not active.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Mark is a very good kid.
Mark is active, but he is active
well played.
Yeah.
That's what I think is Mark of Lena is. He is active, but he is not because he is.
But he acts. He's arrogant a little bit. Lena, son.
He is what?
Arrogant. A different Mark. No, Mark is nice and he's a good boy. He's young.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Some really good ball movement. A real chance if he can get through. And the header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's so
clever idea to lift it into his path.
That's all.
This is the time you need that pace.
Played out to the left flank. That's very neat. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Well, that pass isn't the best.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Can he latch on to this? And there is the half-time whistle. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And they're quick to press. A searching ball that into space. And he's gone looking for safety. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Uzbekistan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Out to the left it goes. Now that's well seen too. Played up towards the front line. Showing great feet there. And he'll shoot here. Oh, belter! A finish of true class.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Goal! After 61 minutes, Number 7.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And the counter is on. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, number 20, number 10. Coming on the field, number 17. Number 11, number 8,
being shifted off
substitution.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pressure already building up here. "1-0 as we head towards the end. Well, that's surely a foul free kick.
Substitution in progress.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's a key interception. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It is just a question of running down the clock now. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Spread out to the left.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. That is lovely. It's a good-looking cross. Defending of the desperate variety. And that's it. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect
Hello,
evening for a
everybody,
game of
and
football
welcome to
to
today's
which we look
match.
forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Played out to the left flank. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Difficult to choose between them early on. Not many chances yet. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No outsmarting him this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he was alert to it. It's a pretty loose pass. Spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And he's there to retrieve it. Real chance! It's anyone's ball now. Has a go! He can get that clear.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Almost halfway, and still no goals. That's a shade optimistic. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the flag has stayed down. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's half-time here. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And the second half gets underway.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Showing good feet. Up to meet it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Strong running down that left flank. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. That's very neat. Clears it out of harm's way. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Well, they could break here. Not the most accurate pass. That's good running with the ball. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Now there's a fine ball. Shot, and a shot! It's in! There is the breakthrough! Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Goal! After 70 minutes is number 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Coming on the field is number 18, substitution.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Pressure already building up here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Chance to shoot! Sticks it away! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort.
And that is that. No joy for the players, nor indeed for the loyal fans. It has ended in defeat, a thoroughly disappointing outcome. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close a deal.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.